Okay, welcome back to the Bloomfield Gymnasium in Bloomfield for the third place varsity game of the Stoddard County Tournament. My name's Terry McVeigh. With me tonight is Lloyd Rice, longtime Southeast Missouri official, current college official. Lloyd, we got two teams who played pretty good games last night in the semifinals. The Advance gave Bernie everything they wanted, lost by 6. Bloomfield lost to Dexter. But with these teams, as always with these teams, I don't care if it's 20 years ago or last week, you're going to have two teams that are going to play hard and play pretty well, fundamentally sound. What do you expect for tonight?
Real typical Stoddard County Conference tournament. Once it gets to semis and then dumps into the last night. Going to be two real evenly matched teams. Bloomfield had, talking to Coach Hicks about this too, they've really had a hard time finding their offensive niche, you might say. It's been a struggle. And as you play conference teams, that's the way it should be. They know Seth Hill being a 3-year starter, they know to get out on Bader, and you really got to work to keep points manufactured, and that's something that Bloomfield's been struggling with, and they're going to work on tonight really hard.
Well, and last night, one of the keys to Bernie's victory was to hold Bader to 6 points.
Exactly that.
Because he's the last few weeks of the season, he's been scoring at a pretty good clip. But, with Bader and Hill, it gave a pretty good 1-2 punch.
That's right.
And Bernie was able to limit Bader to 6 last night.
And your conference teams know that, and that's why whether it be the Big 12, Missouri is going to get beat at some point by someone that's not as, maybe not as good as them. Your conference opponents, you've known them since 7th grade, and you've scouted them, you've seen them 1,000 times across, and the coaches know each other. And makes for good basketball matchup for us.
Sure.
I hate to coach in it.
And Advance, they've got a couple of good scores. Van Jennings averaged 23 for the tournament, and Grant Gray is a pretty good sharpshooter, and he's averaged 16.5 in the tournament.
That Van Genemic name is synonymous with a lot of points being scored especially at Advance. His older brother really torched the nets, I think, 2 seasons ago as a senior there.
Well, I think we're going to have a good one, but it's a Stoddard County Conference game.
Right.
Most Stoddard County Conference games are good, fundamentally sound basketball teams that are going to play each other hard.
Just as the seeds fell, the coaches wise beyond their years maybe. 3 and 4 seeds playing for 3rd place here. Terry, I really expect a good game. New coach Halford up there, not as familiar with this tournament, and coaching experience goes to Coach Hicks, so we'll see how it turns out.
And that's Coach Halford's first year at Advance.
It is, yes.
Okay, for the starting lineups. Bloomfield coached by Dustin Hicks. They'll be in purple. Seth Hill, 6'1" senior, one of the good scorers for the team. Aaron Henson, 5'10" junior.
Aaron Henson is that guy, kind of a coach's favorite. Worker bee, brings it all, leaves it all on the floor.
Mitchell Skaggs and Dylan Bader fill out the starting 5 for the visiting Bloomfield, visiting in their home gymnasium. For the Advance Hornets, Grant Gray, we mentioned him. He's a sharpshooter from outside, a 5'10" senior. Hunter Wilson scored 15 last night. John Middleton, a 6-foot senior. The aforementioned Derek Van Jennep, 6'1" senior, and rounding out the starting 5, Dylan Donovan, a 5'11" senior.
That's an experienced team Advance puts out there. 4 seniors and a junior. Helps the new first-year coach out.
That sure does. Matt Merrick will jump with Van Jennep. Bloomfield Advance controls. Bloomfield comes out in the zone, advance on the perimeter. Three-pointer by Van Gennep, and it's good. Advance looks like a man-to-man press. Seth Hill's going to bring it up. Pass deflected out of bounds. Bloomfield will take it in under their basket.
Dylan Bader has really increased his scoring average since the Christmas tournament here. He's had a real good first of the year.
Good strong move of Mitchell Skaggs underneath. He's got a good wide body, and you get it to him on the blocks, he's going to cause some damage. From the free throw line, two-pointer by Wilson won't go. Partially blocked, shot by Gray. Underneath the Bader, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound, up and one.
Good rebound.
Stayed with him. Foul is on Van Gennep, his first, team first. 7 minutes left in the first quarter, 4-3 in favor of Bloomfield, sorry.
It's almost impossible, Terry, to block a shot from behind and do it cleanly.
Yes.
Oh.
Three-pointer by John Middleton. That's 2 3-pointers for Advance. They lead 6-4. Seth Hill getting the primary ball handling duties out front for Bloomfield.
Looks like a man-to-man press almost. Or
Hill underneath the Bader. They're looking for Bader on the baseline. He can't get it to go. Tie up with Bader and Van Gennep. Alternate possession goes to Bloomfield.
Same play as the last trip.
They do the same play with Hill on the baseline, and he gets fouled. Converts the bucket.
I'm thinking Bloomfield's going to try to enter the ball along the baseline, Terry. That's about 4 trips in a row.
Well, they've got a little bit of size advantage over Advance. Advance is a short team. Van Gennep at 6'1" is their tallest player. Hill's free throw good. That foul was on Grant Gray, his first, team second.
I've kind of said it before of Coach Hicks. I know he is a tape-watching coach. I assure you that if he didn't have tape on Advance, he went and found some today and watched all of it he could.
Last bucket was by Dylan Donovan. Nice steal by Van Gennep up to Hunter Wilson. His 2 is good. Gives Advance a 10-7 lead with 5:51 left in the first quarter. They got a foul in the backcourt against Grant Gray. That's going to be his second. He'll take a seat. Coming in will be Jacob Spears. Good defense by Van Gennep.
That Coach Hicks is asking exactly what we think, and why would you pick the ball up there? That is an impossible place to
you have
do
2
any
guys
good from.
Yeah, you have 2 guys in front of you and 2 out of bounds.
Out of bounds
on the
and
other side.
Half-court line or 2 other defenders. That's right.
Donovan drives the lane, can't get it to go. It's going to be a foul. Looks like a blocking foul. Mitchell Skaggs, his first, team first. Donovan will go to the line, shoot 2. Donovan has 2 points.
It's probably a very typical Advanced team, Terry. Those kids just know how to play basketball. They remind me a lot of Van Buren, who comes to the Christmas tournament. Every year, you're not going to get a night off when you're playing them. And then when they get good, they get really good.
Hill slips and goes down. The ball stolen by Advance. Picked up in the backcourt by Hunter Wilson. He gets it over Van Gennep. It won't go. Rebound with Bader, and they're going to call a foul Looks like underneath against Jacob Spears. Bader went over Spears to get the rebound. Spears grabbed him. But you're right about it. Teams like Advance and Bloomfield, it's a community thing.
It is, it really is.
You know, and that's how they grow up. You know, wanting to play basketball and expecting to play basketball.
It's just, I can't remember in the last several years, Terry, them having an off year where, you know, it was like your 3, 4, 5 win year. They are always competitive. They always roll out good teams, and it's not been too long ago that they won the Cape Christmas tournament. One of the few small schools in the last, well, I say that, take out Scott Central.
Take out Scott Central. We always,
that's right.
You never think about Scott Central being a small school because they're always much better.
You just don't, but Coach Hall took them to the finals of that tournament 2 years in a row, and they won it 1 year. So,
and it was about 5 years ago they made it to the Final Four in Columbia.
Right.
The walk.
And I think from all the feedback I'm getting, you know, Advance being up in the northern part of the county, other than when they get into the conference schedule, we don't see them much, but from all accounts, Coach Halford's doing a really good job. The kids are liking playing for him, and I tell you what, with 24-year-old head coach, first job, that's a low. That's tough to do.
Well, and it's a low for somebody that young to establish himself, get the respect of his kids. And it looks like from the way they play, he has done that. Bader drives the lane, can't get it to go. Dylan Donovan with the rebound, takes it all the way down and scores. Another 2, timeout on the floor, scores 13 Advance, 9 Bloomfield. We'll be back in a minute.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple. We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs. You'll like the way we do business at Allen, Christian, and Dexter.
Okay, we're back at the Bloomfield Gymnasium for the third place game of the varsity portion of the Stoddard County Conference Tournament. 4:31 left in the first quarter. Advance leads Bloomfield 13-9. Bloomfield's in purple, trimmed in gold, going from left to right on the screen. Advance is in white, trimmed in orange. Good defensive hustle on by Dylan Donovan to deflect the ball out of bounds.
One thing about it, Terry, and we talked about it, but you won't get cheated on effort with these two teams on the floor. They are going to give you maximum effort within their ability.
Yeah, and you never do with teams like this. They're always going to give you maximum effort, and they're going to have pretty good teams even when their talent is down. And I'm not suggesting that either team doesn't have pretty good talent this year, but in past years when they haven't had a lot of good talent, they've still put out pretty good teams. Lob underneath to Van Gent. He feeds it out, and there's a scoring star for Advance so far with 7 points, Dylan Donovan.
That's a good-looking jump shot, too, Terry. That's kind of the lost start is that 16-foot jumper, and he drained it.
Advance has dropped back in the zone. They started in man-to-man, but they're in 2-3. Probably stopped that baseline that Bloomfield was exploiting. Bloomfield's working, but Bader gets on the baseline, and he gets blocked straight up by the 5'11".
That guy's everywhere, Terry.
Donovan.
Led the break.
Gets it down to good outlet to Jacob Spears. He gets the ball, and he's fouled on his way up. Foul's going to be on Matt Merrick, his first. Looks like Spears may have hurt his wrist a little bit.
Jammed his wrist up under the pads there.
Good soft touch, nice rotation. And as Jim Hall says, the soft rims, the Bloomfield.
What a great first quarter by Donovan. I mean, very impressive.
Yeah, he has 7 points. That's Jacob Spears' first 2. Advance going through the three-corner zone press. Bloomfield gets it down nicely to Bader. Bader gets on the baseline, doesn't take a shot, kicks it out. Now kick back out to Seth Hill. He puts up 3. It misses. Good, knocked out of bounds. Good hustle by
Aaron Henson. There he is. That's Aaron Henson in a nutshell right there. Aaron's that guy in practice that when you're on his team you don't like. He's going hard and about 110 the whole time. So
nice high arcing three-pointer by John Middleton. His second 3 of the quarter. It's 20-9 with 2:30 left in the first quarter, and Advance is stretching it out. There's Dylan Donovan again, another hustle defensive play. He's made about 3 good plays on the defensive end besides 7 points he scored.
They are swinging the ball, Terry, and finding that three-point shot just, pretty comfortable to them.
And Bloomfield's had trouble adjusting to the zone. There's Seth Hill from the corner. It won't go. Air ball. Good put back by Adam Vandiver. His first 2 is 20-11 with 2:12 left in the first quarter. Breaks the pin. Middleton broke the press with the dribble, just couldn't get the layup to go. Bloomfield gets it right back. Hill takes it to the free throw line and scores it. That's only 4 for Hill. We look for him to be the high scorer for Bloomfield. He or Bader. Foul out front by Bloomfield. Looks like that's going to be on Dylan Bader, his first. Team 5th. 1:44 left in the first quarter. 20-13. But in favor of Advance. Bloomfield scored the last 4.
Going to pack it into an old-fashioned 2-3 zone, Terry.
They're packing it in, but Advance is the way they're moving the ball around and being able to penetrate.
Yep.
They're attacking it pretty well. Donovan can't get it to go. Rebound out front to Middleton. He arcs another high one. It's fair ball.
Good hustle.
Good hustle by Spears. Gets it back to Donovan. Middleton drives the lane, and they're going to call the foul out by the free throw line. They're going to call it on Hill. That'll be his first. That's already team's 6th. I'm sorry, that's team's 4th.
That's the key, oddly enough, to beating a zone is penetration.
Sure.
You think you got to stand around and shoot all the time, but it's quite the opposite.
Well, you're not going to get your shots unless you penetrate. And that's exactly what Advance did then. Gets Van Gennep on the lane, can't get it to go. Another good hustle by Donovan. He gets it to Middleton. He's fouled.
Man. They're finding ways to rebound, size advantage or not, and there's a significant size advantage. Outworking them is what's going on, Terry.
Yes. They're getting to all the loose ball. Middleton hits the first. He'll take the second. 51.9 seconds left in the first quarter. It's 21-13 in favor of Advance. They get it back to a 9-point advantage. Middleton
it looked like
both.
to me, and kind of lost my numbers, but that Middleton got rebounds and saves and things that kind of led to all that.
Let's move foul out front. Calling it on Spears. And he's going to lead the game. It's his second. Good move by the coach to get him out and make sure he doesn't get his third on the defensive end.
Pick up a cheap or an accident foul over the back, something here with 40 seconds to go.
Seth no shot there. He looked at it, but it's too far out. And Bloomfield's passing on the perimeter, and they're not penetrating. It looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Bloomfield's down by 9. 10 seconds. When I start their offense, there's another good hustle play. Dylan Donovan, he's having a good first quarter.
Hey, another hand on the ball, and
he's somebody whose name, like I said, we don't see Advance very often, but he's somebody whose name you don't see too much in the box scores. But a lot of what he's doing is it's just hustle stuff that doesn't show up in the box score. If Middleton tries a three-pointer, it gets blocked at the end of the first quarter. It's 22-13 in favor of Advance. We'll be back in a minute.
Hi, I'm Jason Comfort of Countywide Insurance. Have you noticed that other insurance agencies in our area are doing the best to imitate us?
And frankly, we're flattered, because after 35 years in the insurance business, we found that imitation is the best form of flattery.
Countywide has always provided our clients expert help in farm, commercial, and personal lines insurance.
Don't be fooled by an imitation. Trust your protection to the team that cares about you and your family. Trust Countywide Insurance.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife Maddie are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Okay, we're back for the start of the second quarter. Advance will have the ball to start the second quarter. This is Terry McVeigh with Ms. Lloyd Rice. On the camera today is Haley Stockton.
Terry, they shot it well the first quarter. Advance, that's a high score. That's an 88-point clip, and
and they were getting a lot of second shots.
They were, and hit 3 3-pointers and just kind of outworked Bloomfield on the boards.
Coach Hicks has switched to a man-to-man. And there's our Dylan Donovan again, driving the lane. He draws the foul. He's on the floor. That's sixth foul, second foul on Skaggs, sixth foul on the team. So yeah. Advance will be in the bonus from now on.
Mitchell's got a propensity to be in foul trouble. That's one of his MOs. He's going to have to work hard to stay in the game. Fouled out last Friday down at Bernie when we were down broadcasting that game. Good pass. Good lead pass.
A good finish by Dylan Bader. That gives him 7 in the game, 7 of Bloomfield's 15. And Bloomfield's back in the zone trying to trap.
Oh. That's a good looking shot.
Good rotation. Hunter Wilson scores his 4th point of the game. Or I'll take it back.
He's got 5. Yeah, I've got him down.
He's got 5. That was a 3. Long 3 by
Logan Cowart.
Logan Cowart.
That's what Logan needs to do. When he gets that opportunity, he's got to make that shot.
Donovan, he'll take it to the free throw line, kick it out to Wilson. Can't get it to go, but there's Donovan again.
That guy, he's everywhere.
He has certainly had a good first half. Van Jenner gets it in the lane, but kicks it out. Middleton with a long 3. It won't go. Good rebound by Aaron Henson. Set up by Bader. It won't go. Advance gets the rebound. Bader deflects it, but Advance ends up with it, and they're again good crisp passes. Get Van Gent to the mid. Little mid-range jumper. That's a tough shot to make. That 10-foot shot from the side.
A 12-footer from the baseline, Terry. Make that in a horse. That's tough.
That's right. Hit Advance still back in the zone. That's giving Bloomfield some trouble. Another long three, but Tower doesn't go. Middleton drives, puts it up, can't get it to go. Rebound by Vandiver. Hill's going to push it, gets it. Good passes, but then there's
Adam Vandiver with a big rebound and put back there. And there again, Terry, that's what Adam Vandiver's got to bring to this team. He's got to get offensive rebounds and putbacks. He's the biggest kid on the floor right now by far, and that's got to be what he does for him.
Well, and one thing that's in this game, Bloomfield, for the most part, has been getting one shot. Vandiver's go to the line for two. He was fouled by Hunter Shoemaker, his first.
Coach Hicks has switched defenses again. He's gonna keep you on your toes by mixing it up. Maybe not the most athletic, fastest team, so you make up for that, Terry, by switching things up and giving you different looks.
Grant Gray's back in the game for Advance, and he has the ball out front. Like I said, Bloomfield's switched up to a man. They're going to try to trap with it.
Kind of a run and jump look at things. That's good defense by Adam. There's another good defense. Jump ball.
Good rebound by Bennett, but he rose up, and the defender kept his position with the arms up. That was a good call.
There's no question. You can boo all you want. It's the right call.
Good pass by Henson.
Good pass and finish. Tell you what, Bloomfield's got some things going right now, Terry. They're playing better basketball.
Yeah, a little crisper with the movement.
Definitely.
And that time they got it to the free throw line and got the guy cutting them, from the back. We talked about penetrating against the zone. There's two ways to penetrate against the zone. You can bring somebody up from the baseline, or you can dribble penetrate.
Right. Well, Adam Vandiver went to sleep there. And Van Gennep did not.
He did not, yeah. He knew it was 1-on-1. Van Gennep didn't know the situation. Hill from deep three. Count it.
That's going to be a place that Seth has made a lot of practice shots from.
The straight up three from about 3-5 feet outside the line.
And on that practice gun they've got, that's where Seth shoots a lot of them from. So
Hill brings it down. He looks in the corner for Bader. Nothing there. Nope. Dangerous pass, lucky to get that by. There's another hustle play by Aaron Henson. He got the ball at the free throw line, took it to the lane, makes the bucket, and gets fouled.
Good quarter for Bloomfield. Good response to maybe a sluggish first quarter, or Advance was just a little better in that first quarter. So.
Now Bloomfield certainly turned it on this quarter. They've narrowed the lead to 2 points. Now it's a 1 point game. 29-28 with 3:26 left in the first half.
And as Bloomfield has substituted, they bring in some big bodies there. That's Mitchell Skaggs back in, Merrick's at 6'5". Skaggs is not super tall, but he's pretty solid there. We've got a good offensive line.
Skaggs is wide,
for a non-football school.
There's some more size. They have to 6'7" senior in the game. That last foul was by Bader. It's his second. Team's 8. Free throw will not go. Score remains 29-28. Tried the long pass to Ebdick, and Van Gennep. Van Gennep made the good defensive play to get back.
Big John Eftink is 6'7", but with those arms, he's 7 foot, Terry. That's
Yeah, he's a long 6'7".
he is.
Nice move of Merrick, won't go.
There you go.
Good dent.
There you go.
Down after his first two. Gives
That's
Bloomfield
fast.
the lead.
They advance. That was a fast transition there.
Hill slips and it's stolen. It's going to be taken down. Good pump move by Hunter Wilson. Got Matt Merrick in the air, but his second. Wilson's going to shoot.
Coach Hicks has a very methodical substitution pattern. If you'll notice, Terry, just around that 3 minute, just under the 3 minute mark, you can almost always check a couple of subs in.
And the way he's going to do that, and it looks like it's already borne some fruit here in the second quarter, it's going to keep his players a little pressure. Right. Donovan with the second position rebound. Gets it back over to Wilson, who misses the. Seth Hill goes driving and goes on charge or offensive foul. He cleared out with his left arm.
He did. That was a good call.
Whenever you're driving, if you got somebody on you and you extend your arm all the way out, you're going to get that called on you. That's Seth Hill's second.
Easy to sit up here and say, but you know, the defender is very likely very soon going to foul you. So just let it take place and not initiate that contact. And that's what Seth did. The referee outran the play and saw the whole thing.
And there is some contact you can initiate with your left arm, but if you extend your arm all the way
right.
out, that's what's going to get called.
The extension is what will sink you.
Good move of Donovan, kicks it out.
Went back to a man-to-man with this squad on the floor.
Donovan hasn't scored this quarter. Looks like Van Jensen's going to be fouled. That might be another one on Mitchell Skaggs.
It is. Reaching foul. That's.
And it looks like that's where he gets a lot of his fouls.
It is.
They're showing that to be on Seth Hill.
It is, yeah.
That'd be his third. He's going to have to take the seat. Van Jensen shoots the 1-and-1. He makes the first. Get the bonus. Bader's back in.
Man, what balanced scoring for Advance. They're hard to keep up with a leader here. Three
now
guys.
Middleton has 8, I believe.
Yeah.
Van Jensen misses the second. Van Jensen has 8. Timeout, Coach Hicks. Timeout Bloomfield with 1:41 left in the second quarter. It's tied 30-30. We'll be back in a minute.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glen Sain, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glen Sain, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glen Sain. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
Okay, we're back for the last 1:41 of the first half of the Bloomfield, of the consolation game of the Stoddard County Tournament. Scores tied 30-30. It was a 9-point game. Advance had a 9-point lead at the end of the first half, but Bloomfield's come out. They've changed their defenses some and played with a little more energy and caught up 9 points, and it's now tied.
It's going to hurt them with Seth Hill on the bench with that third foul, and they got to buy him some time here, and they're doing a good job of it. Sock it right down in there on the block and let some of those big bodies go to work.
And Mitchell Skaggs making the move on the blocks. Can't get the shot to go, but he's fouled, and that's going to be a foul on Dylan Donovan. That's his third. That could be important. Skaggs misses the first. I said 1-on-1, it's 2 points. They're in the double bonus. Donovan takes the seat. Hunter Wilson comes in for Advance. Skaggs hits the second. He has 3, and it's a 1-point lead for Bloomfield. 1:30 left in the first half.
There again, Bloomfield can sub in with some equal size. Adam Vandiver's a big, solid body. They're pretty well stocked down there along the baseline, and this particular set will go zone. There again,
zone,
Coach Hicks is very methodical and stick to a plan kind of coach.
There's a good steal by Aaron Henson. Can't get it to go. Rebound, tries to put it back up on his head by Cowart. Can't get it to go. Rebound or foul out in the backcourt by Aaron Henson. Going to send Van Gennep to the line for 2. No, it's for 1-on-1. Aaron Henson's first foul. Team's 9th. Van Gennep hits the first. He'll get the second. He now has 9 in the half. It's pretty quiet 9, too.
Guy can shoot. I mean, started the game with a 3 and kind of scoring from all over.
I would imagine that in the backyard games with his brother, he's going to have to shoot more to keep the ball. Good movement by Bloomfield. Can't get the layup to go. Good ball movement. Bloomfield player drives the lane, and Vanderbilt came down the line, drove the baseline, and then Vanderbilt coming down the lane was open, just couldn't get it to go. 38 seconds left. Bader puts up the jump shot, and it's blocked by the 5'10" Hunter Wilson. Pass in empty, he can't control it. Breakaway by Grant Gray, his first 2 points of the game.
You know, that was a real good idea. Go to your guy that's 6'7" in there. Just rolled through his hands is all.
10 seconds left. Getting the ball up the backcourt. Bloomfield brings it up 3-2 from the free throw line. Can't get it go. And that's the end of the first half. And the score of the first half is Advance 34, Bloomfield 31. We'll be back in a minute.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play Package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
Missouri Southern Healthcare. Hometown healing means providing the best medical care with those small town touches for over 42 years. MSH offers a wide array of outpatient services and 24-hour diagnostic and emergency services, as well as inpatient care, serving Stoddard County and the surrounding area with 7 medical clinics, including Dexter Internal Medicine Group, Dexter Children's Clinic, MSH Surgery Clinic, MSH Family Medical Care, MSH Bloomfield Family Clinic, MSH Malden Clinic, and our newest addition, the clinic at Walmart. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We're not just closer to home, we are home.
Hello, I'm State Representative Terry Swinger. Parents are our children's first teachers. That's why I support the Parents as Teachers program. Parents as Teachers provide parents with information on child development through personal home visits, group meetings, developmental screenings, and a resource network. The program is free of charge for all families. For more information, contact your local school district.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features. New Wave Communications, there really is no better choice.
Hi, I'm Tyler Wagner of YHC TV, and I invite you to join us for the Sports Roundtable, Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. for the first local sports show of its kind in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. The show will include appearances from local athletes, coaches, administrators, sports writers, and many other sports commentators. Check us out on Channel 21 of New Wave Communications Cable or live on the web at yhctv.com. See you then.
Okay, we're back at my favorite high school gymnasium in the world of Bloomfield, Missouri, for the third place game of the varsity bracket of the Stoddard County tournament. Well, Lloyd, we thought it was going to be a game like this. It started out Advance with a big advantage, but tell us what you think about the first half.
Well, just about what we thought. These teams are evenly matched. As a matter of fact, Terry, I got to be honest, Advance is just better than I thought they were. I knew they would play hard, and I knew they would really bring it to the table, but those three guys that are scoring for them, that's good stuff, Terry. They're hitting jump shots and doing some stuff that is not easy. It isn't like we're running out and hitting layups and getting easy ones. Those are jump shots, three-pointers, and just flat out working hard on the rebound.
Yeah, Bloomfield's defense is fine.
Yeah.
Those are tough shots, and they're contested shots, but the Advance has just been making them.
Bloomfield made a nice run in that second quarter. Hill going out, with that third foul really hurt them. Advance put on about a 5-6 point run there at the end of the quarter to get the lead back, and now put it up by 3 on really what was Bloomfield's quarter. Big advantage.
And he's got to watch himself
That's
the
right.
rest of the game, especially not to get the 4th foul in the 3rd quarter.
And especially, Terry, as coach, you'll give up an over the back or a big hustle play, but don't get caught getting beat and then just reaching. That is such you can't do anything about it as coach, but just throw your hands in the air and take you out of the game. And Seth Hill's got to stay in this game for Bloomfield.
Okay, Advance will get the ball at half court to start the second half. Advance is in white, trimmed in orange, going from left to right on the screen. Bloomfield, the visiting team in their home gym, is in purple, trimmed in gold. They'll go from right to left. Little shuffle by Van Gennep.
Good travel call. Took off before he put it on the ground.
Advance is still in. It looks like they're still in their press. Good defense by Advance. Here comes
Terry. Another statement I was going to make, and you probably see it a little more at the Christmas tournament or a bigger tournament, but it is normally very hard to play for 3rd place, and both these teams have not showed that 3rd place hangover. This is their 2 teams. This is how they go. So, and I'm glad to see that, because it can be a frustrating long week as a coach. Good move, Mitchell.
Mitchell Skaggs gets his 5th point of the game.
It can be a frustrating long week as a coach to prepare, and then you just come out and lay down on a 3rd place Friday night game.
So, I mean, and there's going to be some disappointment, but not getting there. Nice mid-range jumper by Van Gennep. He now has 12 of the game. He's leading scorer in the game.
Picked up right where he left off.
Skaggs fakes the pass, makes a spin move, can't get it to go. He gets the rebound. He walked, or was he fouled first? Looks like they're going to call the foul.
Right. Drug him into the walk.
That's on Van Gennep, his 2nd. Team first in this half.
Mitchell made me dizzy on that series of plays, Terry. He spun 3 times on it.
And they're calling it a shooting foul. Makes first. Only short on that air ball.
Hey.
Violation. Get the ball. Advance to take the ball out under.
On the dunk goal in the backyard, that one's good, Terry.
Yes.
8-foot goal.
Grant Gray with the ball out front. Hadn't scored much this game. Van Gennep, nice fadeaway. Good touch.
Shooting over a 6'5" guy, too. That's a good move.
Increases their advantage to 4. 6:17 left in the 3rd. Advance leading Bloomfield. Looks like Bloomfield's trying to get the ball into Skaggs, where he has, at 6'1", he has a definite height advantage over Dylan Donovan, 5'11". Nice move of the lane by Henson. Can't get it to go. Looks like a scrum down, and alternate possession is going to go to Bloomfield. They'll take it out under their basket. Triggered in by Seth Hill. Hill has 7 in the game. And 3 fouls. Like Advance back to a man-to-man. They're switching it up some.
They are, yeah.
He gets it into Bader. He makes a strong move and gets fouled underneath by Dylan Donovan. That is his 4th. Dylan Donovan, who scored 7 points in the first quarter, was really instrumental in getting that 9-point first quarter lead. Now has four fouls.
It's a good call. That call's right on, Terry. He's got to have room to come down, basically, and you cannot run up underneath the shooter. So,
no, I think that's a very good call. But Bader's going. Donovan will have to take the bench and probably be there until the fourth quarter. And with a team that's not real deep like Advance, that could really hurt. Skaggs misses both. Now Bloomfield's back there. They're back in their man. Good drive by Wilson. Can't get it to go. Now Bloomfield's wanting to move it up in a hurry. Bader takes it to the lane, and he's going to be fouled.
That is a good call.
Yeah, same play. Same play, but in that instance, the defender gave him time, but he still continued, and he initiated the contact.
Established
on Bader.
Established legal guarding position, and Coach Hicks didn't even bat an eye. Knows it's right on.
Foul's going to be on Matt Merrick. Bloomfield's getting some people in foul trouble. Merrick, it's 5:19 left in the third quarter, and Merrick, Hill, and Bader all have 3. Bader comes out, Merrick stays in. Advance has the ball under their basket, gets it out to Van Gennep. He penetrates, gets it over to Gray, and there's the sharpshooter. That's only his 5th point, his first 3. We haven't heard a whole lot from Gray as far as scoring in this game.
Was that Gray that hit that shot, Terry?
Yes. And again, Advance switching up their defenses, but they're back to a man-to-man. Advance has been able to extend their lead to 41 to 34.
Mitchell Skaggs, Terry, when he's in the game, he's an important part of their offense. He's got to stay out of foul trouble and be in this game for Bloomfield.
Especially now because you hit with Hill, Merrick, and Bader all in foul trouble. Misses the bonus. A rebound by Vanderberg. Can't get it to go. He gets it back. Puts it back up. Can't get it to go. Advance moves it in. Another long arcing three-pointer with Middleton. It won't go. Rebound Merrick. Five-point lead for Advance. I'm going to call the foul out front. It's going to be on John Middleton, his first foul coming over the pick. Second team foul. Good give and go to Seth Hill. Bets it back to Skaggs. Nice play. Skaggs has 7 in the quarter, 10 in the game. 41-38 in favor of Advance. 4:10 left. A little bit too easy down the lane for
way easy.
Spears, but it doesn't go. Then it tipped back, looked like Van Gennep.
Thought that was Van Gennep. I lost track of him in there. He's going to get credit for it to me.
Yeah. Good movement again down to Vanderbilt. When Advance is in the man-to-man, it looks like Bloomfield's able to take advantage of their size. Middleton gets his first 2. Now, I realize that Middleton scored on Skaggs on that one, but I thought Skaggs did real well not to foul him. Steal by Wilson, long pass too far. Bader comes back in, along with Logan Cowart for Bloomfield. Cowart's the player that if he gets the open 3, he's going to
try.
I imagine Coach Hicks said when you're open, it is a good shot.
Please shoot it.
Advance back in their zone, zone pressure. Hill penetrates, gets it over to Bader for the open three. Won't go. Rebound by Jacob Spears, and he's going to take it all the way. Gets to the free throw line, kicks it back out for the three. It won't go by Ryan Moses, seeing his first action of the game. Advance going to have to stretch the bench just a little bit.
Yep. That's going to become important to him down the stretch.
Advance back in the zone. Oh, walk. Howard was trying to kick it out for three-pointer. He penetrated, got into the free throw line, but he was guarded.
He did.
And drug
and
his foot.
That's, again, what you've got to do against a zone. You've got to penetrate, draw them to you, and be ready to pass it off. And
Bloomfield back in there, man. Nice drive to the line by Hunter Wilson. It won't go. Seth Hill's going to take it. Kick it to Cowart.
Good swing.
Bader on
That's
the
a good
baseline.
play.
Very good play, but a nice play with Van Gennep, and it looked like Vanderwer's gone over the back. Adam Vanderwer, his second foul. Team's third. 45-40, 1:43 left in the third quarter in favor of Advance. They've been able to extend their lead by 2 points this quarter.
Oh.
Somebody lost their man. And Van Gennep there to score. He's got 8 in the quarter. 18 in the game. Timeout. Bloomfield scores 47-40 in favor of Advance. 1:21
Definitely
left in the
the
third quarter.
classic back spring, and guy ended up wide open, Terry. Easy two for Van Gennep.
We'll be back in a minute.
Hello, I'm State Representative Terry Swinger. Parents are our children's first teachers. That's why I support the Parents as Teachers program. Parents as Teachers provide parents with information on child development through personal home visits, group meetings, developmental screenings, and a resource network. The program is free of charge for all families. For more information, contact your local school district.
Okay, we're back for the last 1:21 of the third quarter. Darren Van Gennep has pretty well dominated the scoring in this third quarter. He has 18 points in the game. 8 of those have come in this third quarter, and Advance has extended their 3-point halftime lead to a 7-point lead. Bloomfield will have the ball out of bounds.
Bloomfield in a little bit of a spot here, looking for some offense again, much like that first quarter. This is a mirror image of that first quarter as far as I can tell.
Good ball move.
Good ball move there.
Bader on the baseline. He gets his first 2 of the quarter.
If you remember, Terry, that's exactly how Bader started the game, too, finding his way.
Van Gennep again. He has 20 in the game, 10 in the
Somebody
quarter.
better guard that guy.
They've lost him last couple of times. And I would think that if you're not going to lose anybody, you don't want to lose him. Nice block by Van Gennep on Bader after a nice baseline move. Bader got the rebound and got fouled.
It'll be a rarity that Bader doesn't finish that play. He's a scorer.
And he's a pretty good banger. I mean, he's pretty tough underneath. He misses the first of his 2. He's made his first 3 free throws. Now he's missed his last 3. Hits the second. His third point of the quarter. He's down double figures with 10. But with 42 seconds left in the third quarter, Bader's 3 points in this quarter is the only points between Bader and Seth Hill. Wide open three out front. Nice square up shot by Hunter Wilson. His second three of the game.
And, you know, Bloomfield had found Van Gennep, and that's good coaching there.
Yeah, and Wilson
spot a guy up, and if you're going to kind of do a little box in one action or something, we'll take an open jumper.
Okay, 10 seconds left. Bloomfield's looks like they're playing for the last shot. 7 seconds. Coward has it up front. Once he gets to the hill, he puts up 3, and it's good. Seth Hill gets his 10th. Okay, we're at the end of the third quarter. The scores Advance 52, Bloomfield 46. Advance has extended their lead by 3, and we'll be back in a minute.
Complete customer satisfaction is our #1 goal at Allen Christian and Dexter.
With Alan, Terry, Bruce, and our experienced sales staff, we make your buying experience simple. We can get you the right vehicle, new or pre-owned, at the right price. No gimmicks, guaranteed.
Our selection of Buick and GMCs is second to none. Take a look at our inventory online, or better yet, in person.
Plus, after the sale, we'll take care of all your service needs. You'll like the way we do business at Allen Christian and Dexter.
Hi, I'm Jason Comfort of Countywide Insurance. Have you noticed that other insurance agencies in our area are doing the best to imitate us?
And frankly, we're flattered, because after 35 years in the insurance business, we found that imitation is the best form of flattery.
Countywide has always provided our clients expert help in farm, commercial, and personal lines insurance.
Don't be fooled by an imitation. Trust your protection to the team that cares about you and your family. Trust Countywide Insurance.
Okay, we're back with the fourth quarter. It's going to look to be a good one. It's 52-46 in favor of Advance. They've led pretty much most of this game, and Bloomfield was able to make a run in the second quarter. Van Gennep with a good rebound and fadeaway. Oh, he's got that move. Oh, he has 22 in the game, and
man,
Advance is getting back up to like their first quarter lead. They're up by 8 now. Now Hill's going to try to do some taking over.
Good pass in there to your guy.
Bader will go to the line, try to complete the three-point play. Good strong move. And that's going to be a foul on Van Gennep. That's his third.
He's scoring from all over, Terry. That's turnaround jumpers and layups and threes, and he's showing the full arsenal tonight.
Bader completes the three-point play, makes it a 5-point game. I think for Bloomfield to really get back in this and win the games, Bader and Hill are going to have to take over.
There's no question.
They were pretty quiet. They were real quiet in the third quarter. It's probably one pass too many by Van Gennep. That's a shot he has. And he's been making especially in the second half, he's been making that shot.
This is a game that's his, and especially when you're feeling it like that, that basket's a little bigger for him.
Lob underneath. Skaggs can't get it to go, but he'll be fouled. Leon Gray, his third. Skaggs will shoot 2. Skaggs has been a lot of the offense for Bloomfield this half. He's had 7 in the third quarter. He now has 11 in the game. John Middleton back in. Advance is using their thin bench pretty well.
They have. As a matter of fact, Terry, has the bench been an issue? And that's
no, it has not.
And it easily could have been in this game for them, and they have not let it come into play here.
And that's one thing they could, and I like seeing coaches sometimes when they have a thin bench, they'll switch up the defenses from the man-to-man, which takes a little bit more out of you, and they'll let them get in the zone. But of course, I think the zone's been their most effective defense. Three-pointer won't go. Seth Hill gets the rebound. He steps on the end line.
Bloomfield hasn't really done anything defensively to make it be an issue, maybe would be the better way to put it. That third quarter was a little bit low scoring, but all Advance.
Brent Gray with the three-pointer. He's a good shooter, just can't get it to go. Merrick takes it down the lane, can't get it to go. Nice, strong move by Merrick. Matt Merrick go to the line. He hasn't scored. And that's going to be a foul on Grant Gray. That's his fourth, so we're going to have to see more of the advanced bench. Merrick will shoot 2. This is the first. It's going to be a timeout on the floor.
Coach Halford going to talk over a finishing plan here.
Okay, 54-50 with 6 minutes and 8 seconds left in the game. We'll be back.
First Midwest Bank of Dexter is proud to welcome Chris Geatley as Assistant Vice President and Loan Officer. Chris graduated from Dexter in 2005 and just completed his MBA in Finance. He and his new wife, Maddie, are making Dexter their home. Please stop by the bank and let Jack, Ken, Donna, Mark, or Chris assist you with your next loan request. First Midwest Bank is a proud sponsor of the Dexter Bearcats. First Midwest Bank is a member of FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Okay, we're back for the last 6 minutes. Bloomfield gave up about 4 quick points to Advance and got down by 8, but now they've scored the last 4, and they're narrowed it to 4.
The second half, Terry, it's kind of been a grind. It's, you gotta find ways to break out of that. We had a torrid scoring first half, or first quarter anyway, and since then it's just not been going in the hole like it. That's just a hustle turnover. Coach isn't going to mind that.
Hill gets it underneath. He kicks it back out to Merrick. Merrick gets it stolen, driving to the lane. Gray's going to take it all the way. He gets fouled. That was a really good effort by Logan Coward. He got up, he timed it well, but he did get him with the body. Grant Gray will go to the line for 2. That was the second foul on Logan Coward. Just the team's 4th.
Gray got awfully fast with the ball then. That was fast. Didn't make him pay. That's going to loom large in a 4-point game.
Yeah, when you have one of your better outside shooters on the free throw lane, you don't get anything out of it. It's not what a coach wants to see. 5:40 left in the game, and Bloomfield's only down by 4. Oh,
3.
Rattles in by Logan Coward. His second 3 of the game, and it's a 1-point game. Foul out front is going to be on Seth Hill. That's not a good one. That's his 4th. 1-point game. You're going to have to bring him out. I'll get for a couple of minutes, I would think. And he's guarding Van Gennep. And that's exactly.
I don't like
right
that
to Van
matchup at all.
No, because Van Gennep can unless Hill just backs off of him, Van Gennep can draw the foul.
Boy, how many offensive rebounds has Advance got to, Terry?
Timeout Advance.
Oh.
And he didn't. He knows.
Come on, Coach.
He knows that he called that. If he'd have waited another couple of seconds, he wouldn't have called that.
That's right.
Okay, we'll be back in just a minute. Timeout by Advance. They're up by 1 with 4:55 left in the game.
We know you have many choices in automobile dealerships, but at Glenn Sane, our customers are special. We want you to understand that we're always working very hard to please our customers. We have a great selection to choose from, and with the 0% and the rebates and our prices at Glenn Sane, it's a great time to buy. I'm Danny Ford, owner of Glenn Sane. We want you to come see us, and God bless our troops.
Okay, we're back for the last 4:55 of the game between Advance and Bloomfield for third place in the Stoddard County Tournament. Advance is up by 1. They've led by as many as 9. They were had it up by 8 just a few minutes ago, and Bloomfield keeps coming back. It's a game that it seems like the flow's always been with Advance's flavor. Bloomfield keeps coming back. They get it to Van Gennep inside.
If I'm Bloomfield, Terry, I'm feeling real fortunate to be where this game's at right now.
Oh, yes. Another offensive rebound by Van Gennep, but he's fouled, and it's going to be on. Looks like it's going to be on Logan Cowart, his third. That'll send Van Gennep to the line. Van Gennep to the line.
Van Gennep's got all the moxie and all the confidence right now. This is an opportunity for him just to take over. It's kind of all going his way right now.
He misses the first. That's the first free throw he's missed. He's 3 for 4 from the line now. He has 12 points in this half, 22 in the game. So he's the leading scorer. Hits the second. Back to a 2-point lead. Bader from the baseline, and we're tied.
I was going to say it, but I didn't want to curse him, but that's Bader's spot.
Come back to Van Gennep.
That's one of Van Gennep's 15 spots from what I've seen, Terry. He don't.
Pass a little low. Bader couldn't control this with turnover. Advance has it with 4:07 left in the game, a 2-point lead.
I keep looking up, Terry, and I just can't get over that this is just a 2-point Advance lead.
As you watched the game, you thought Advance be up by 20. Brent Gray, his second three. He has 8 in the game. That's a big one. That is huge. Advance comes back out of the timeout and scores 5 points. We'll be back in a minute.
Okay, you're hooked up and ready to go.
New Wave knows you're excited about sports, so now's a great time to get connected with the Triple Play Package. Crystal clear TV, high-speed internet, and telephone for only $99.99 a month for 12 months. With New Wave Communications, you've got game.
Okay, we're back with 3:49 left in the third place game of the Stoddard County Tournament. Advance has scored the last 5 very quickly and put their lead back to 5. They had what seemed to be a comfortable lead at 8 points just a couple of minutes ago. Bloomfield scratched back, tied the game, and Advance came back, scored 5 real quick points, and now leads 60-55.
That's a big 5 points in this game, Terry, but if Bloomfield revisits that little third quarter run, that's erased really quickly. They've got to find a way to get some energy going, and he's done some substituting here. Maybe that'll do the trick.
Seth Hill has not scored in the fourth quarter. Dylan Bader has 3, and they're going to have to score.
Yeah, there's just no question your leading scorers have to get involved when it's crunch time.
Nice penetration, gets it out to Hill. He kicks it out. That might be a play that Coach Hicks would want him to go ahead and take the shot. Van Gennep looks at it, kicks it. 3-pointer, rattles home. Hunter Wilson with his third three-pointer of the game.
Three.
There's Bader all running the floor nicely. Can't get it to go. He's looking for a foul. It's not called. 3:05 left in the game. An 8-point lead for Advance. Gray lost the ball. It went off of Bloomfield.
It did at the very end there.
Made a nice penetration, then just lost the ball going up, but it went off the Bloomfield player. Merrick's in for Cowart. See how Advance approaches this. Another three for Gray. A three-pointer knocked it down and one. You don't foul the jump shooter. Possible 4-point play. That foul is going to be on Matt Merrick. Hits his fourth. Possible 4-point play for Grant Gray. He now has 11 in the game. He's had 3 3-pointers.
That was big time there.
That was big time. Extends the lead to 12. 12-0 run for Advance here in about the last 2 minutes. Bluefield's going to have to be aggressive.
Going to have to really get aggressive on the offensive end.
Pull up the Cowart. Can't get it to go. Rebound Advance. They're going to run it.
Yeah.
Donovan can't get it to go. He's fouled. He'll go.
And I tell you what, I love that, Terry. Don't pull your foot off the gas pedal now, because that's what you do good. Go do what you do good.
You're in the rhythm. You're scoring, and you don't lift your foot off of the net. Dylan Donovan, that's his first point since the first quarter, his 8th in the game. He hits them both. 14-0 Advance run. Advance is keeping the pressure on. Cowart can't get it to go. Rebound underneath. Logan can't get it to go. Rebound underneath. Cowart puts it up, won't go. Here comes Advance. They're still running. Gray's going to put up another 3.
Surely not. Surely not.
17-0 lead, or 17-0 run by Advance. That's Gray's 3rd 3-pointer in this quarter. With 2:06 left, 72-55 advantage Advance. We'll be back.
At Missouri Southern Healthcare, hometown healing means providing the best medical care with those small-town touches for over 42 years. MSH offers a wide array of outpatient services and 24-hour diagnostic and emergency services, as well as inpatient care, serving Stoddard County and the surrounding area with 7 medical clinics, including Dexter Internal Medicine Group, Dexter Children's Clinic, MSH Surgery Clinic, MSH Family Medical Care, MSH Bloomfield Family Clinic, MSH Malden Clinic, and our newest addition, the clinic at Walmart. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your family. We're not just closer to home, we are home.
Terry, those guys are on fire. I mean, that's talk about your all-time, what'd you say, are we on 12 or 14, 15 in a row right now?
17. It was tied at 55. Bloomfield came back and tied it at 55 on the 3-point play, additional 3-point play by Bill and Bader. And since then, Advance has just smoked. They're on fire. Grant Gray comes in the third quarter with 5 points, and he scores 11 in this quarter, or 10. And now Advance.
Terry, I'm not sure. We're on like some sort of 20-3, or you could do the math 15 different ways, but Advance has just been on a torrid pace, and I love that offensive aggressiveness. Do what you do well, and they're not going to look for a way to coast and just win. They're going to finish up here. Here's another run out.
Middleton can't get it to go. Rebound. Run out for Cowart. He can't get it to go, and he's fouled. Hunter Wilson got underneath him. Cowart will go to the line for 2 to try to break the 17-0 run by Advance. Cowart hasn't been to the line yet. He scored 6 in the game.
And then they miss a layup, Terry. After all that, then we miss a layup.
Now that breaks the strain, makes it a 72-56 game with 1:42 left. Coward hits them both. 15-point lead with 1:42. Jacob Spears back in the game for Advance.
Definitely a full court press.
Right. He breaks it easier.
Good night.
Underneath, good passing.
Your man can't
get it.
Run out of places to mark twos down for that guy.
Bader, Bader with the pump and outside gets Hunter Wilson in the air. Draws the foul. And get a pass, 27 in the game. I got him 17 in this half. Bader to the line. Makes the first, gets the second. Just 14 in the game.
Technical foul just called.
Bader will shoot his second. And makes it. Now we'll go down. Was that on the, was that technical on
That's
the?
on the
Bloomfield
head
bench?
coach. Yeah,
Okay.
Bloomfield coach.
Technical shot by Donovan. He misses the first. Nice second. He now has 10 in the game. The advanced ball. Advanced ball at midcourt. 1:26 left. Advance with a 16-point advantage. Grant Gray gets fouled out front. Foul's going to be on Aaron Henson. His second.
Well, I mean, you've absolutely got to go foul them or got to go get the ball, Terry, or they'll finish
you
this
foul
game
them,
dribbling.
you either foul them or you pack it in.
Yep.
Gray misses the first. Both teams in the double bonus.
Big quarter for Grant Gray. Big part of that.
11 points in this
whatever
quarter.
that run was, and
I had a 17-0 run. Howard gets it underneath to Vanderver. He scores. He now has 8 in the game. Bloomfield hadn't given up. They're still going to battle, but Grant Gray draws the foul from Coward. Oh, Henson. Yeah, that's Aaron Henson, his second. 57.6 left in the game. 15-point advance lead. Barring the miracle, Advance will carry home the third-place trophy of the Stoddard County Conference Tournament, and a very impressive game.
yeah, I mean, just about what that run was. I mean, I don't know exactly what it was, but it's something around a 15-point edge in the middle of that flurry. So.
They played well the entire game.
They
like
really
we said,
did.
We were surprised that you'd look up and Bloomfield was doing great that they even be close, and then they tied it up. But
I kept thinking they were making mistakes on the scorekeeping because
the old Delvin. I'm sorry, Jacob Spears gets fouled in the backcourt. He'll shoot 2. That foul is on Logan Coward, his 4th. Nice first. He now has 3 in the game. All from the free throw lines, 3 for 3. Second one's short, can't get it to go. Van Gennep and Bader gets tied up. Alternate possession goes to Advance.
In my book, that's another offensive rebound, but that's been a theme.
Offensive rebound off the missed free throw. Hunter Wilson, 8 in the quarter, 13 in the game. Bader from the corner, that's his spot.
Yep.
Hill off the steal, he can't get it to go. I think a real telling statistic in this game is that Seth Hill has 3 points in the second half, and that was on that last second three-pointer. Dylan Donovan fouls out of the game and for a well-deserved ovation by the Advance crowd. Logan Cowart gets both of his. He now has 10 in the game. He's in double figures. Grant Gray with a good feed to Middleton. He has 12 in the game. 15-point lead. 5 seconds left. Seth Hill from the three-point line and gets it to go. He has 13 in the game, and that's the final score. 81-69. A very impressive win by the Advance Hornets. We'll be back in just a minute to wrap up this telecast and give you statistics.
Hello, I'm State Representative Terry Swinger. Parents are our children's first teachers. That's why I support the Parents as Teachers program. Parents as Teachers provide parents with information on child development through personal home visits, group meetings, developmental screenings, and a resource network. The program is free of charge for all families. For more information, contact your local school district.
Hey, I'm Kurt Hillis at Lincoln Lacey Chevrolet. We've got a full line of GMC, Chevrolet, and Buick products. I'll pass it over to my Ford man, Charlie Thacker.
GM's not your thing? Come check us out here at the Ford Dodge Jeep store. Check out my man Blake on the internet, LincolnLacey.com.
If you don't have time to come down to Malden, check us out on Cars.com or AutoTrader.com, and if you need financing, I'm going to pass it to my man Robert Sanders.
And our ultimate goal here at Lincoln Lacey, no matter your situation, is to pass the savings on to you.
So you're wondering what's the better deal, cable or the dish? Well, let's see how they size up. The dish has no local office, no ability to provide their own high-speed internet or phone for bundled savings, and can require a 2-year contract with hefty early termination fees. Cable, on the other hand, has local offices, its own high-speed internet, and phone services with a lot of great features.
New Wave Communications, there really is no better choice.
Hi, I'm Tyler Wagner of YHC TV, and I invite you to join us for the Sports Roundtable, Saturday mornings live at 10 a.m. for the first local sports show of its kind in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. The show will include appearances from local athletes, coaches, administrators, sports writers, and many other sports commentators. Check us out on Channel 21 of New Wave Communications Cable or live on the web at yhctv.com. See you then.
Okay, we're back with the wrap-up of the third place game with in the Stoddard County tournament between Bloomfield and Advance. Advance won 81-69. Well, let me break down the scoring real quick for the Bloomfield Wildcats. They were led in scoring by Dylan Bader with 18. Seth Hill had 13, 11 to Mitchell Skaggs. 7 of those were in the third quarter when he was keeping them in the game. 8 Van Vandenberg. Logan Coward had 10, 5 Aaron Henson, and 2 to Jalen Inpeak for their 69 points. For the victorious Advance Hornets, they were led by Darren Van Gennep with 27 points. 16 points by Grant Gray. 11 of those were in the fourth quarter when Advance really just stuck the knife into Bloomfield. 13 points by Hunter Wilson. 10 by Dylan Donovan, 4 to John Middleton, and I'll take that back on John Middleton, 12 to John Middleton, and 3 to Jacob Spears.
Well, 4 guys in double figures, Terry, and kind of some
actually 5.
Actually 5. Okay,
yeah.
I thought I had jotted down 5. Wow, did Gray just go nuts there on about 3 trips? And is that not high school basketball in a nutshell? I mean, just like that, if you're not on your game, a guy puts up 9 points on you, and it's a big deal. That was about a 18-0 or 20-3 or whatever that run was. And that was the ball game.
Yeah, it was 17-0. It was 55-55. And you looked up a couple minutes later. It seemed like a couple minutes later, it was 72-55. And the real, the dagger shot was that 4-pointer that Gray put up. When he put up the guarded 3-pointer, he makes the shot, gets fouled, and makes the free throw.
A lot of offensive rebounds, especially off free throws. We mentioned that several times throughout the game, so I know Coach Hicks is going to chew on him for that a little bit. And just a ton of energy. I'm impressed with Advance. If this is where they've been all year, then they've had some awfully good teams beat them because they got a nice team here.
They got a nice defense. We thought their lack of depth, their short bench was going to hurt them, and it looked like it did in the third quarter or in the second quarter. But then they're the ones that turned it on.
There's no question.
For all intents and purposes, Ryan Moses played and didn't score. He played a short period of time, but for all intents and purposes, Advance had a 6-man, had 6 men.
We mentioned that, and I'm not sure what the exact scenario is, but you've got to make a team pay for such a short bench, especially when you're playing a lot of players. And Bloomfield plays 8-9.
They played 8
kids, 8-9 players, and looks to get production out of all of them. But kudos to Advance. They just come in here and beat the home team and kind of just whipped them at their own game. So outplayed them, got all the loose balls, and good effort by the Advance Hornets.
All right, well, we're going to wrap it up. This is for our producer, Rick DePriest, camera person, Haley Stockton, partner, Lloyd Rice. This is Terry McVeigh. Stay tuned, because in about 10 minutes, the junior varsity championship game between Dexter and Bloomfield will be played. And then really stay here, because Bernie and Dexter play. We know what happens when Bernie and Dexter play. That's going to be for the championship. And as our old partner Bill Hampton would say, it's going to be a barn burner. So thank you for watching on YHC.